Greetings, I'm Mark with Unlimited Story, unlimited-story.com, a channel dedicated to writing, world building, marketing, and most importantly, getting things done. And Kindle Vella. Mostly Kindle Vella. Yeah. If you want to support this channel and the things that I do, check out my stories on Kindle or Kindle Vella. Reading it makes me happy. Clicking thumbs up and so on gets me paid. That's how the world works these days, I guess. And anyway, let's talk about this story. It is called The Afterlife Auditor, and it's by my boy Suedo Nim. And for those keeping track, this is currently the last one that I have to review from him until he gives me more. So just letting you know, this is the last one in the list. All right, here's the description. Michael Beck is dead. Now he has to go to the afterlife, but Michael doesn't believe in any religion. He feels they all have something right, but not the entirety of it. Now, when it's time for Michael to join the afterlife, the management can't decide which one to send him to. Michael is one of two special cases. The first one gone. Now Michael has been allotted a special job. He is now an auditor. This story is part of the Jamieverse, where anything and everything is related to James Smith. All right, what do we got here? Tags are Afterlife, Death, After, Life After Death, Thriller, MC, Jamieverse, Suedo Nim, and this picture looks like a very angry Grim Reaper. If Michael Beck looks like that, he'd be scary, and I definitely don't want him to audit me. So let's see what this is all about. I've just finished reading the first 3 of the Afterlife Auditor, and here's what's going on. This is part of the Jamieverse, which I've read the first 3 of everything in the Jamieverse now, which is related to the phone call killer guy. So people be dying. I got a thing about Suedo Nim, which is all about, what is it? He kills people, and there's a lot of management. It makes me think he's got an office job. I don't know that for sure, but it makes me think he does. All right, so what's going on here? We got Michael Beck, and he already dead. He's already dead, and he is entering the afterlife. He gets ferried by some dude in a boat. He references Greek mythology, but, you know, there's no real religion mentioned per se. Like, there's no ultimate true religion. It's brought up a little bit in just a second. He meets Yerk. He's a skeleton, dressed very, very stylishly with a pink hat and yellow robes. All right, Yerk is kind of laid back. This skeleton dude is just, he thinks whatever is happening is, I don't want to say great, but he is definitely just, he doesn't care. He's like, this is my job. Life's great. It's so interesting to think of a skeleton who is just laid back about his afterlife. Is it a job? We'll say it's his job. All right, so what ends up happening? He explains to him, he's like, yo, dude, I don't know where to put you. We have departments for religions, right? You know, we got your Christians over here, your Egyptians, we got Hindu, whatever. But since you're kind of not even really an atheist, because he's not an atheist either. He believes in a God. He just doesn't have one that he's picked out. So they're like, we don't know where we're going to put you. You're the second of 2 who have ever been like this. And so we're just going to make you an afterlife auditor. And Michael's like, okay. Like, this guy just goes along with everything. He's just like, all right, fine. So he meets some dudes. They look normal. They're kind of, in my mind, they look like mafia people. They all got suits and stuff. They're all chatting it up. And basically, they're like, yo, dude, we'll give you $1,000 an hour of afterlife dollars to just basically do this job. And he's like, okay. And then he just goes off and he goes shopping. He takes them off because he already got like some sign-on bonus, which is, I guess, awesome for him. So he goes and, in my mind, has a Harry Potter experience where he just goes to a Diagon Alley and he starts buying stuff. He buys a bunch of nice stuff he never had in his real life. And then Yerk's like, all right, time for you to go to work as your afterlife auditor. Oh, he also has to sign this really sweet contract, which to me was like the terms of service that you don't really read, but apparently he was smart enough to at least read it or oversee it or something like that. And you actually get to read it as a reader. So that's not exactly the most exciting thing I've ever read, the terms of service / his contract for his job, but it was there for you to review. And basically he's like, yep, I'll take this deal because I don't know what else is going to happen to me. So he comes back from his little shopping spree, feeling pretty fly, to some very nicely organized documents on his desk. And the first one is our boy, James Smith. Okay, so apparently he's dead. It gives you the year that he died, how many people he killed. Basically, it kind of like, you do not want to read this if you haven't read the James Smith one with the phone calls and the killing and stuff, because it tells you exactly who he's killed, like how many people he's killed, when he dies, and all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure this story, whatever. Anyway, in this story, basically, I think it's only going to be the 3 episodes, because he's like, yo, Jamie goes to heaven. Peace. That's the entirety of the story. That's basically how it ends. I don't know if more is going to come out, but I have a feeling it's not. So I'm super curious on that. And actually, hold on, let me just check real quick and confirm that it is only 3 episodes. Correct. It is only 3 episodes. So there you go. I'm assuming it's done, but maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe there'll be some more. Anyway, that's it for the Afterlife Auditor. If you like this kind of stuff, consider subscribing, or at least watching another one of my videos that YouTube recommends. If you'd like to have your story reviewed, hit me up on ye olde Discord. Information in the description below. It's on allotted-story.com to help direct you in the right direction. And yeah. Oh, 1 sentence summary. Michael Beck gets a killer job as an Afterlife Auditor and goes on a shopping spree and is the judge of where you're going when you die. So be nice to Michael Becks. Cool. Peace. Did you poop on me? Seriously? Oh. Hey, come on. Oh. Good boy. All right. Did you poop on me? Looks like no. Good. Appreciate that.